Well, hello, I'm Kevin, and joined, as always, by...
Stovey.
This is me giving you a signal to say hello.
Hello. Welcome.
And this week we are doing The Black Panther,
The Black Panther.
which is in cinemas.
Still, because it's unreal.
Yeah. But by the time you listen to this,
It won't be.
it'll be on DVD.
And Blu-ray. Did it release probably sometime before then?
Yeah. Or on whatever Disney's streaming website's going to be.
God, I can't wait for that. I wonder what it's going to be like. Anyway,
They won't have enough to fill it.
so to start,
Yes.
we're going to talk about the man himself, Chadwick Boseman, the Black Panther. He gives a fantastic performance in this. Actually feels real regal. But that's not a very good very well composed
I
sentence.
get what you mean.
But like he's very kingly. Like it's extremely believable. Like I would follow him, if you know what I mean. Like his presence is extremely commanding and it's very good. But they also do a really nice thing that complements that, when he's talking to, say, Latita Wright, who plays Shuri, his little sister, like you can really see the sibling bond, and it humanizes him, and it just adds a layer to his character rather than he's like this with this person, like that with that person. He's like that's how people work. Like when he's talking to Lupita Nyong'o's character Nakia, that's his quote unquote. She's not his wife, but like his ex-girlfriend or whatever.
His friend.
You can really see his adoration of her and his respect for her. It's the same with Okoye, played by Denai. I'm not going to pronounce this name right, but I'll give it a try. Denai Guerrera. She plays Michonne in Walking Dead as well. She played. I don't know if her character's dead or not. I don't know how Walking Dead is doing these days.
Okay, I heard the new series is okay.
Yeah. But
Only okay.
it was really good. The first time I seen this movie, I wasn't blown away by it. I think it just didn't click with me the first time.
How many times have you seen this movie?
3 times now.
3.
3 times. It's not as bad as some of the other ones. But yeah, you just kind of click with the characters. Really, I found I clicked with the characters, even though I'm obviously not African American or African. Very Caucasian.
What?
Yeah, shocking, I know.
That Irish accent.
Hey, Gabby had an Irish accent, and he's of African descent. Okay, we're gonna avoid
No one
this.
knows who that is.
Yeah, but
Except one of our audience members.
yeah.
Hi.
Hi, Jessica.
That's all been cut out.
Yeah, 100%. I think what Marvel did really well with this movie was they celebrated African culture and African identity without overemphasizing it, if you know what I mean. Like without alienating people that didn't grow up with it or don't have a connection to it. So I felt like when I went into it that it's gonna make this regardless.
No, it didn't. It didn't.
But it felt like you were a tourist in Wakanda and you were visiting, but you were part of the culture. You were part of the experience. Yeah. So it didn't alienate people. Like I find when someone does a movie sometimes about a particular country, they, like for instance, if Americans were to watch Sing Street or The Young Offenders, they would immediately be alienated by the way they talk. Even though they're still speaking English, they'd be alienated by the slang they use and the things they're referencing.
And they're two drastically different movies.
Two drastically different movies, but arguably Sing Street is a fantastic romance musical, and then Young Offenders I think is a fantastic buddy cop type.
They got their own season now.
Yeah,
I
it's
haven't.
apparently not great though.
Oh yeah, I haven't. I watched I think the first 20 minutes of Young Offenders.
Yeah.
Because I'm not gonna lie, I either hate Irish movies
or like them.
or kind of like them, because they're either about two subjects for me. It's either singing or drugs.
Yeah, because that's all Irish society is apparently.
Yeah, there's never anything else. Sing Street, great singing movie. Enjoy it. You know, it's good. It's fun. Right? Young Offenders, straight away about drugs. I watched 10 minutes of that. I was like, I'm looking for drugs.
Okay, cool.
Right.
Yeah, so basically, it's the opposite of those. They're not like tailored to. They're like black people in America. I've seen several videos and they immediately love it. They immediately recognize the identity that it is expressing for them, because this is one of the first movies ever that the entire cast is black. They're not slaves. They're not all from a barber shop in Harlem. They're not like, do you know what I mean? They're not like stereotypes of
They're
black
not Eddie
people.
Murphy.
Yeah, it's basically this is a big budget movie, and the cast is black. The director's black. I'm not sure about the writers of their ethnicities because it's a Marvel movie. Don't really look at the writers, but even though whoever wrote this movie did an absolutely fantastic job of cohesing like the two separate African identities. Like you have Chadwick Boseman on one side who represents like African culture. He represents the African identity, and then you have Michael B. Jordan who represents like African American identity, and he's trying to reconnect with his African identity, and you can see that he's bringing his American idealism and the American dream and American imperialism back to Wakanda, and he's trying to impose it onto Wakanda, but it doesn't work because Wakanda has a no interference policy, and they don't interfere basically. But he doesn't. He wants to. He's like, we should be using our resources to conquer the world, and obviously most people in Wakanda, they're like 50-50 on it. They're like, one side is, yeah, I think we should do that. We have the technology, we have the right, we have the might is right. Basically, what America deals in, their policy is might is right. If we won, we were obviously right. And then you have the Chadwick Boseman is like his character. Black Panther's character throughout the film is didn't ever think I'd get this deep into a Marvel movie, but his whole character throughout the movie is split on the issue. Like Nakia represents we should reach out, we should help, we should accept refugees, we should devote resources, and then you have Wakabi, played by Daniel Kaluuya, the chap from Get Out, absolutely fantastic actor. But his character's like, if you want me to go in, bring the war dogs, and we just conquer the world, say the word and I'll do it. And in both cases, Black Panther is like, no, Wakanda doesn't do that. And like, we don't accept refugees, is what he says to Nakia. And then Wakabi says, we don't enforce our will upon other countries. That's not who we are. And so basically at the end of the movie, spoilers by the way, he finally makes a decision on what Wakanda should do, what kind of king he should be. He sides with both without actually siding with either. He makes a final decision to help and to reveal themselves to the world and all their technology, which is essentially bits and pieces of what both wanted. Like both sides wanted basically Wakanda to improve the world, but one wanted to do it violently and the other one wanted to do it peacefully, and peacefully is the more superior. It's in my opinion anyway, the better way. Go.
One thing that I think was very good about the movie is because if you ever read a Black Panther comic book, like the first one I ever read, my brother had it, and I can't remember bits of it, but you know what I got from Black Panther, the
really
character.
Dull character.
He's very boring.
Yeah, they made him real exciting in this.
Yeah, but
because they surrounded him with a fantastic cast.
He's still a bit boring in this movie. He doesn't do a lot of it.
Yeah.
And his sister is a fantastic character.
Oh, she's just she's just brilliant. She really lightens the mood, but also she adds just a brevity to it. Like Chadwick Boseman's Black Panther is added to by like Letitia Wright's just performance in general. Like she was just delight every time she came on. You're like, oh, happy days. And then she's just badass at the end as well. And I just want to say one more thing. We're almost done, but there was a woman I was watching I think it's Jimmy Fallon or something. They got some people to come in and tell a poster of Chadwick Boseman Black Panther meant to them, and then Chadwick Boseman would come out and go, "What's up?" And but there's this woman, and she said it was so nice to finally see women in a film, and they were strong not because they were fighting for a man, and they were strong not because of any extreme circumstance that had to make them strong. They were just strong, powerful, independent women in their own right, and they were celebrated in the movie, and they were essentially the heroes as well. Like in this, it's called Black Panther, but almost the whole cast is what the film was about.
Mm.
You know, so it should have really just been called Wakanda Forever, because it's,
Black Panther, Wakanda Forever.
Yeah, because it's about
the people,
a celebration of the people. Like, and I think that was just fantastic. Like, it's the second time I watched it, I finally appreciated that. Whereas the first time I went into it seeing it as just another movie, just another superhero movie, but it's so much more than that. And
real quick, before you saw the first one, did you hear of any reviews for it?
For Black Panther? No, I think I heard one. It was people freaking out because someone gave it like 3 stars or something. Right. Instead of 5 stars, and that was the only thing I'd heard.
See, I like going to see movies and hearing
fresh
nothing about it, because if you hear one opinion, go, it's a bit shit,
and you go in and you go, you kind of see it, yeah.
But what was your opinion on the music, which I thought was fantastic?
Oh, it was top notch. Absolutely, like the soundtrack is perfection.
Even just the instruments, they
used a lot of like deep bass and drums, and I'm trying to say this without being racially insensitive, but like a lot of like tribal African type of instruments rather than
a guitar.
The usual, you know, a guitar is just universal at this stage.
Yeah, but like they had the sounds you'd have in Africa. They had an African sound.
It's essentially they celebrate all aspects of African culture, like the clothes, the societies, the customs, and the music, and I think that's that sets it apart from other Marvel movies. Like, people kept saying it was the best Marvel movie so far, but they say that every time a Marvel movie comes out, because they improve on little parts of the movie. Like
they paint by numbers. They make movies by paint.
They paint by numbers, but then they use different colours each time.
Yeah. Because I always find them very safe. But what I loved about this movie was the music, the soundtrack, everything. What's your opinion on end credit scenes, especially the two in this movie?
I think we could do a whole episode on what I think of end credit scenes,
because I think neither one of them were necessary. I think the first one
was fun, but it could have happened straight away.
Yeah, they could have just they could have done that, and when he goes to Harlem, I'm just presuming it's Harlem.
It is Harlem, yeah.
Harlem. That could be the second end credit. That could have been the first end credit, right? So he does the speech at the UN. Second one, or the first one technically, is him going there. It's like, I bought these buildings. This is going to be to his sister. This is where you're going to help.
This is your thing.
And no other one, not a last one, because it's just a sunset. Someone explained it to me before I saw it, and I'm like, what?
It's the bit with Winter Soldier, and that's the one you're talking about.
Yeah,
it's called White Wolf now.
But he's a baddie. He's a different character in the Black Panther lore.
Yeah, they just merged them so that they could save hassle, I guess.
I'm just not a fan. Like, Guardian Galaxy took the piss.
I hate end credit scenes. Like, I just hate them. But like, I like how they can add some bits to the universe, like that end credit where it was just like him at the UN, and then the chap is like, no offense, Your Highness, but what can a farming nation offer the world? And then this is like, haha, wait and see, pal.
Because it was like a twist in the I'm Iron Man kind of speech.
Yeah, but I just don't think they're necessary. I think they could happen in the movie, or they could happen just after, like, just as the credits start, they could do both of them. Like, they do one, then the cast list, then another one, and then people can leave, because I hate sitting around for 10 minutes watching credits.
And what do you think of Black Panther, what came out February,
and it's still here, March, and Infinity War is out in less than 30 days.
Like, it's in near the end of April, like the last week. Do you think they're too close together?
They are 100% too close together.
Ant-Man and Wasp is out. When's that out? Is that Christmas?
No, but I think it's October, November.
I think they're just far too close together.
They're far too close together because of how popular they are, and they last. They have a lasting power then. I think I said this to you already, that Black Panther probably still be in the cinema by the time Infinity War comes out.
Probably.
Because like it's not slowing down. It reached $1 billion there like last week, the week before.
Now I know I said I thought this would slow the like I still had to see Infinity Wars to see was Black Panther good having it there or could have happened afterwards.
No, it definitely needed to happen now. I think because like it hyped me for Infinity War watching Black Panther because I can't wait to see what the Black Panther does next, like what Wakanda does against Thanos. That's what I want to see. I can't wait for that. Because before the Black Panther came out, I was like, how are they going to fight Thanos and his army? But now
they have an army.
They have an army. Do you know? So anyway, those are my thoughts on Black Panther. I didn't get to all of the fantastic performances, but also Winston Duke, he plays M'Baku, favourite character. he plays quote unquote man-ape, that they decided to omit that name for obvious racial reasons.
What did you think of having the guy's name Hook? His
Claw.
Is his name Claw? Baron Claw.
His name is Baron Claw. And
right.
His character's name, like his alias, is Claw.
But what did you think? Because he was first announced when he was in the first, the second
Avengers. Yeah.
He was known as Claw.
Claw. Yeah.
They should have waited till he lost his hand to call him Claw.
No, because his name is Claw.
Yeah, but in the comic books, he always had obviously
he
had
that
a claw
cannon thing.
Yeah.
Right. We gone way over this time. So
I've been Ottoman. That's H. Ottoman. That's an old tag of mine. And you've been
Stobie.
This has been the Black Panther. And I hope you've enjoyed
the review.
Yes. Goodbye.
Take it easy.